Brews and Banter.
Frank, what's up?
Heyo, Roman.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, here we are.
And starting with the beer, as always. It's called Boom Sauce. They are from Woburn, Massachusetts. This was provided to us by Seaside Variety in Nahant, Massachusetts. Thank you, guys. What's the alcohol content?
8%.
Right here. Double IPA.
Double IPA, 8%. And these are the tall boys.
Let's get this bitch open.
I think we should start off this episode kind of where we left off on the last one.
Oh, and I have a correction to make.
Oh, we'll go ahead with that.
Okay. On the last one, I said that in Geneva, New York, it was a first women's college for medicine. That's wrong. It's Elizabeth.
Fucking great, Roman. Good job.
Well, I'm admitting I'm wrong, so I'm correct. We had too much to drink that day. I was just making shit up.
Yeah.
But, well, we pre-gamed today too, right?
We pre-gamed again.
That's right. So Elizabeth Blackwell became the first woman to receive a medical degree at the graduation ceremony in Geneva, New York on January 23rd, 1849. Geneva Medical College bestows a medical degree upon Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman in the United States to receive one.
Perfect. Local to us, another New York fact.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's what I meant to say.
Well, and I appreciate you admitting that.
But you drive, when you do wine tasting at Finger Lakes and you go by Geneva there, that main road actually turns right in front of that college.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's
I
only 40 minutes away for us, right?
Yeah.
This is where
It's a cool town.
this is where Ardennes is.
Yes, which we like their beer a lot. That was good.
Yeah, so let me take
Sorry,
some of this.
you wanted to start
I'm
with
going
the
to start
taste?
by tasting this 8% double IPA.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. You add the 8% onto the 28% we already drank. I mean, so 1/3 of us right now is alcohol.
That's right. We have to pregame to calm our nerves down a little bit.
And I'm glad you started off because obviously what you said is probably more important than anything I ever say. Because I just wanted to, like I said, go on to talk about where we left off last week with the finger, tongue, penis, or other.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to know if you're firm on your answer, if you had some time to think about it.
I am firm on my answer.
Because I want to change mine.
It's a tongue. That's it. Yeah, I hope you change yours.
Well, mine was a tongue also. It was a cat tongue.
It's a fucking cat.
But I want to change it to a cow tongue. They're fat. I need a big swipe, I think. I think I want the whole thing.
I don't think you're going to have any asshole left if a cow licks your ass.
I mean, honestly, if that happens, I don't want an asshole left. I mean, if I have to go this route, and if my life choices had led me to getting my ass licked by a cow tongue, I don't deserve to have an ass.
You see, guys, you see how great my partner is?
But these are just things that, I feel like I have to validate myself after I say something fucked up, and then what happens is I say something more fucked up.
Yeah, we listen to our episodes afterwards, and then we're like, oh, shit, we got to say something afterwards.
Yeah, but then I plan to correct. Like, you just had an accurate correction that's, respectable and professional. My correction is more fucked up than the original mistake.
Yeah, a correction of your thought.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I had some messed up thoughts.
This beer is darker.
It's not hazy?
It does taste hazy, but it's not like... it's smoother. Mm-hmm. It's darker color.
Yeah, I like IPAs, and we'll mention someone later on in some of the other episodes, but she had commented on Instagram about an IPA that she really liked, and she's brewing her own beer out in California, but she mentioned an IPA that she really liked that was different than anything else she's had. She actually classified, I think, as a game changer. But a lot of these IPAs do taste the same. I mean, there's different varieties for sure, but for me, we're all looking for great tasting beer, but they're always higher in alcohol content. So I'm interested to try what she had mentioned sometime down the road.
Yeah.
But I
We're
like
getting
this. I mean,
that,
this is
right?
fine. What's that?
We're gonna get that.
Yeah, we'll see what's coming in.
Yeah.
But I like this. I mean, this can is pretty cool. Like I said, it's a 16-ounce tall boy. So, ironically, it's called boom sauce, which is also probably a term for ejaculate, I guess, at some point. Maybe that's boom boom sauce. I'm not really sure.
The company is Lord Hobo Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
I don't know. Did you ever hear these Little Johnny jokes?
No.
There's a whole series.
Oh, maybe I have.
Like Little Johnny,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Raises his hand. Teachers like, use fascinate in a sentence, and he's like, oh, and Darla's boobs are so big that her shirt has 10 buttons, but she can only fasten 8. But that's not what I was talking. I wanted to tell you about this thing. I remember the other day we were talking to someone, and that's how these things pop up in my head. But he says, little Johnny's in his house, and he hears like a, and he's wondering what it is. He goes down the hallway, and gets to his mom and dad's room, and opens the door, and his dad's just sitting there railing his mom, just bam, 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 bam. So the dad's mortified. The kid sees him, and he doesn't know what to do. So he looks at his son, he smiles, just kind of gives him a thumbs up. So the little kid closes the door, runs away. Mm-hmm. So and they don't bring it up. So a week later, the dad's going down the hallway, and he hears the same thing in little Johnny's room, right? Oh. So he's like, oh, what's going on here? He opens up the door, and he sees little Johnny just banging his grandmother.
Oh.
So then little Johnny looks at his dad, gives him a thumbs up, says, ain't so fucking funny when it's your mother, is it? Can you imagine that happening?
That's a good one.
This is why we shouldn't pregame, by the way.
No. This is why we should pregame.
Yeah. I don't. Again, those things are just pop in my head, and so we also need to talk about the popcorn surprise from last week also.
Yeah, I think people like the episode art.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff, and we're going to create an album on Instagram to have all this episode art from all these episodes, and it is, this AI stuff is pretty cool.
It's fun. Yeah. I think we're gonna do a story, right? Because there's no folders.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Instead of an album
so it's
story.
a story, or what's another option to do?
There's reels and things like this.
Oh,
I mean, we're still
reels.
learning all this stuff, but
I think
honestly,
reels are like individual, but stories you can keep adding to it, right?
Yeah, and this thing's really growing on Instagram, and there's a lot of really excellent people giving us feedback and commenting and collaborations. That's really it's a little bit it's better than we thought, for sure, and we appreciate it. So we're going to keep rolling that. And
yeah, if all the Instagram people are listening, I just want to say thank you, because I would check in the morning and then again in the evening, and we're up by 200 some followers.
Yep.
So
no, it's good.
I appreciate you guys liking our stuff, and sometimes they'll follow us and they'll go through our post and just like everything we've posted.
Yeah. No, it's again, I mean, we're starting off here. We're only a month into this. I mean,
yeah.
I think this is our 5th episode, and
in a month, almost a month.
I think we only got like 2 days left.
Oh, really?
In the month, yeah. From episode 1 to this one.
Cool. Yeah. I hope we'll be able to do more episodes soon.
Yeah. And
we have busy schedules too, so we both work and we have families.
But we're also gonna.
But we make time to entertain everybody too.
Well, I mean, we entertain everybody else by entertaining ourselves. But
maybe this is our getaway.
Yeah, it's like
This is our
bromance.
Yeah.
This is our bromance.
What did I text you? 2 guys in the room, in the locked door.
Yeah, there's gonna be some questionable thoughts about.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta talk to a landlord. I went to use the bathroom, and the toilet is fucking tiny. Like, my dick rests on the toilet seat.
It's a standard sized toilet. Maybe you just got this abnormal.
No, you know
elephantitis.
You know how they make round toilets and
and
elongated?
long, yeah.
Maybe we need to get an elongated. We'll have to tell a landlord to change the toilets.
Yeah, we just won't pay the rent. We'll change ourselves.
Sorry, I've interrupted.
Maybe we'll put a urinal in.
times.
Maybe let's put a big urinal in.
Oh, Have you seen a urinal in like a office space?
Yeah. Well, that one place we go to,
Not like a big, but like a small commercial spaces.
Put anything. I'll put a trough in. I don't give a shit. Oh, speaking of trough, that's a good one. Oh, that brings it up. It's not really trough, but it was 3:17 in the morning on Friday morning. Mm-hmm. I swear to God, I woke up laughing from a sleep because there's something in my dream, and it came up, and it's just really fucked up. I don't know. I was up, and then I had to wake up, and I had to write it down. But you ever heard Urban Dictionary? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was just thinking, for some reason, it's in my head. It was a dream. I woke up, but I have one for Urban Dictionary. It's called a Viking water bowl. And it's when you're banging her from behind, but you're kind enough to take the lid off the toilet tank so that she could take a drink. This came to me in a it was in a dream. Yeah, it was in a dream. I don't know what happens here. Like, why is this in my head at 3 a.m?
In the future we'll be able to record our dreams.
Oh yeah,
that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, that'll be some sort of fucking scientific study for sure. I'm dead serious. Like, this stuff is all real. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Like, I mean, I'm talking about it now. Like, yeah. I'm not lying about I was pissed off because I got to fucking work. I want to sleep, but I had to wake up for this.
They're gonna lock you up in the room and study your brain.
Yeah, well, it won't take long. It's not a lot there.
Not a lot there.
No, these IPAs really fucking fry your brain cells. But I think we also need to, at some point, talk more about our dogs. We love our dogs, and
yeah, we should include them in.
We could put them in this episode art. It doesn't have to be AI generated.
How chaotic do you think this recording would be if we have both of our dogs in here?
Yeah, well, how old's Dexter?
4.
Yeah, Finn's 5, so maybe not. I mean, Finn's the size of one of Dexter's poops, but they're both good dogs, really great dogs. But we'll post pictures of them just because we love dogs, And you got Lily,
Yeah. And maybe we're gonna get another one.
Lily's the elder statesman, but you guys are thinking about it? After you don't want 3 dogs?
I might get one.
I know Lily's got some.
I
health
can't
issues.
say much in case my wife is going to be listening to this.
No, well, they don't listen to us. It's just like fucking real life. They don't listen to us.
Goes in one ear, comes out the other.
Yeah, I don't even think it makes it in one ear. It's just blocked.
He's fucking talking again.
No, it sounds like the Charlie Brown, like wonk, 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 like the principal and Charlie Brown. But yeah, we've got to bring them into the mix here and show them more love than we are, because they love us, and
that's right.
We love them. The wives and the dogs, by the way.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
And then I think also maybe on some of these segments, we'll figure out how to. I wanted to start it could be on YouTube or it could be whatever, but I wanted to classify jobs, like jobs you do around the house or things you need to do, and we're gonna, like, they're beer jobs. Like, I got to put together this entertainment system. Okay, how long is it gonna take? It's gonna take you 6 beers. Or like, you got a lawn. I got to mow an acre. Oh, you better pack a lunch and fucking have a 12-pack. Like, we're going to classify these jobs in time frames of how many beers it's going to take you to consume to complete them. Like, if you got a tiny yard, like, take a shot and have a fucking 6-ounce shooter and you're done. Like,
I saw a picture on Instagram. This girl was wearing it, and it says, "I have a flight to catch," and it's a
beer flight. Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was pretty creative. A lot of creative names on Instagram.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. Usernames and things in
that have to do with beer.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
But even speaking about that, like, there's we've got some ideas for merchandise that we'll come up with at some point down the road. It's got to make sense to everybody. Flights and shirts and other, medallions and things like this. But there was that one person I was telling you about. I forget her name, and hopefully I can find her. But there's she follows us on Instagram, and she does the her makeup like the label on a can.
I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, she's really cool, and one of them was like pretty intricate. Like, it's got many colors, and like it's some sort of flower label, and I think she said it took her like 2.5 hours. But it's a picture of the can, and then and she's holding the can, and her face is like her makeup is done just like the can art. It's really super cool. So we got to find that. And you know, we don't do these things to. I mean, I'm fine if it helps her out talking about her, but I'm just generally impressed with this fucking thing. And this,
generally because we like what she's doing.
Yeah. So I'll try to find
cool.
that. I just Instagram, like I said, we've grown so much. I can't even keep track of everybody that we have, but
pretty cool interaction with people. Everybody's like, "Hey, send us your stickers. We'll send you ours." And they're like, "Hey, we like your content. That's pretty cool."
Yep.
We have at least 5-6 people that want to either be guests on our podcast or they want to meet up somewhere at the bar and just shoot shit and record another episode.
Yeah, and that's good for us because again, this is not a corporate deal. This is just like a down home sort of out of pocket thing, and I like again, we tell people all the time it's unscripted. I like the off the cuff stuff we're doing, and some other people like today we had someone mention us on their Instagram story. It was Romeo and Brewliette. Holy shit, this is good beer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, that's very creative.
But and again, they're in Chicago, and now we're part of the R&B Nation. So I appreciate them mentioning us, and also another guy we had a live interaction with was Beer Dad and Brewed podcast. He was at Lagerfest 2023, so he did a live stream, and we were kind of talking back and forth on that, and it was really cool to see. And at some point, we'll do some live ones
when I find out how to.
Yeah. Well, live's okay. We can figure that out, but. I appreciate those guys reaching out to us, and thanks for the shout out to everybody. And we're starting this off, and those guys are probably more veteran than we are, but I appreciate it. Looking out for the little guy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. You mentioned some of the merch and stuff. We have some ideas. We have these medallions, Brews and Banter medallions. We'll post a picture with today's beer on Instagram, and we have some ideas. But if anyone wants to throw some ideas our way, please do.
Yeah.
But maybe we either sell these for like $1 or something, and then we do promotional monthly draw, like people,
some sort of giveaway or something.
Yeah, people have to follow us on social media on like all platforms, and then these will be numbered specifically for that person who purchased it, and then they just take a picture with the beer they're drinking that day or whatever, and just post it for that month. Then we'll take their names and submit it into a draw.
Yeah, we could.
They can win free merch or gift cards or whatever.
We'll serialize them so that it's unique to that person, and at least it's a little personalized, and you're getting something that nobody else is going to get. I mean, it's the same. It'll be the same medallion, I suppose, but maybe we'll just put a unique number on it. That's fine. Yeah.
They're pretty cool. They're wooden, and the logo is burned or etched or carved.
Yeah, like probably a glow forge, I suppose, but they're probably 1/4 inch thick, 1 3/4 inch round.
Yeah. I don't know. It's small. You just throw in your pocket when you go out.
You got a lot of things small you throw in your pocket.
I was. Do you like Japanese restaurant?
Yeah, but I don't eat a lot of like weird shit. Like
you
it's
like sushi and stuff.
I mean, it's really weird to me when they're trying to squirt that fucking sake in my mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Is sake, whatever it is. But the one guy had like this thing where he squirted, and when he squeezed the bottle, the pants came down, so it was like I was getting pee from a little. I don't know, it's fucking weird. I mean, I drank this, and then they don't know when to stop. Like you gotta like pull away, and it's like I feel like Jenna Jameson. But I like the food. But I get like steak, chicken, and rice.
I think you're talking about like hibachi.
Oh, that's different,
stuff, right? Is that at the hibachi table where they like cook in front of you and then they throw like shrimps in your mouth or?
Yeah, I don't eat shrimp either.
But anyways.
Yeah, so maybe I'm totally wrong, but that was my story.
Frank drinks sake from a penis.
No, it's a fake penis. I still drink it. I mean,
we were at. Do you know what boba tea is?
Who?
Boba tea.
No.
Or they say bubble tea as well.
It's a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that
originated from like Taiwan, I think, but it's got these like round balls. They're like sweet.
You had me. I'm in.
So today at the restaurant,
Sweet round balls. That's all Frank.
I ordered
there.
mango boba tea, and the straw is like
So you can suck the balls through the straw?
3/8 thick. I'm like, so I look at my wife. I'm like, honey, look at the size of the straw. I feel like I'm cheating on Frank. She goes, you traded ginger for mango.
Our wives are so quick with stuff like that, too. Is it alcoholic?
No,
It's just tea. Why are you drinking it?
it's sweet and delicious, and I like the balls.
So why? You just describe me. I'm sweet and delicious, and you like my balls. Perfect. This is why this works. You know? You like balls, and I like you to like my balls. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we're in the room alone.
Oh, yeah. You got to quit saying that.
Oh, my gosh.
The landlord's going to punch you in the fucking ding.
Oh, the stickers. We're getting a lot of stickers, too, right? Like, we're sending stickers to
Yep,
people, and we're getting...
Sticker swap, they're calling it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, I was thinking we'll do, like, a board where we'll put all the stickers on from people, and then
put 'em right in
when
these.
when the board gets full, we'll take a photo of the board and then tag everyone.
Yep.
And then we'll post it on Instagram, just
Yep.
kind of like a shout out, like, hey, thanks.
Again, I'm
You're going to be in our museum.
right. Yeah. Our sticker museum. But
Yeah.
I'm super impressed with all these people. Everybody's got to be guarded. I don't know who the fuck's out. There's fucking weirdos. I mean, people are saying the same thing about us. But it's a pretty tight knit community, and this niche we're trying to be in. We're trying to again, small business, first responders, local business, homegrown. A lot of beer, obviously, but it's more than just that. It's products, it's product reviews, USA made stuff. So that's kind of what's helping us to grow like we are right now, as quickly as we are, because we're kind of diverse. Mm-hmm. But again, people are really cool, and I appreciate all the interaction with these guys.
Yeah, people can understand that you can have different views, and you can agree and disagree and still stay friends.
Right.
I feel like just things got so political and so like one-sided. It's like very extreme left or very extreme right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then they don't talk to each other.
Yep. And it doesn't have to be an argument.
I always look at it this way: like if you broke down on the side of the road, there's nobody else around to help. And
I would do that to Rosie. I'd fucking drive right by
You're
her.
like far left, and then another guy drives by. He's like far right, and like political doesn't matter. I think when the person sees another person's in need of help,
right,
they'll just help you.
Yeah, you're a good person or not. Like it does.
Exactly.
Politics doesn't affect who you are.
Exactly.
Right. It's tough to say, but I mean, we're look at what we do to each other. We pick on each other, but it's fun stuff because there's just not a lot of that. But it's difficult to navigate through the people that get easily offended.
Yeah.
And it's just tough.
Yeah, and I never want to say like you're right or you're wrong about something. It's just like, all right, well, let me hear your side.
Let's discuss. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you my side, and then if I'm wrong and I like what you're saying, that's all right. Or I could just disagree and we what do they say? Break bread.
Yeah, or agree to disagree, or
whatever.
I do get pissed off about these fucking ads. Oh my god, I gotta tell you about these ads I hear on the fucking radio. I got a long drive to work, so there's a lot of fucking ads. I mean, my truck has satellite, so there's not many, but the other car doesn't. But I hear this ad about this guy. He's a local guy. It's a car dealership, and they're like, come in now and buy a car. And I'm a fucking dickhead. Like I don't know. I get so mad at this, so I change channel. But then I realize, like, I think there's like a something in place where these guys all advertise at the same time. Because when I go to the next channel, it's an advertisement. You go to the next channel, it's an advertisement. It's like, everybody do your advertisement at like 12 after the hour. But then there's another person that they slur when they speak about the ad, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you choose this? Like, I want to call it like unadvertising. Like, you're advertising to get, like, for me, I'm never gonna fucking buy from you because you sound like that. You fucking dickhead.
Yeah, advertising can get annoying.
Yeah,
I get the reason for advertising. Like,
no, I understand. Yeah,
we might have it some point, but like I listen to podcasts, and they'll have maybe one or two ads in their podcast, which is fine. I understand. Some people, that's how they make a living. And then you just throw that ad in there, and that's all right. Some podcasts you can just skip the ad, or you can listen to it, and they're usually short. They're not long. And I try to be respectful to those podcasters who only throw like one or two in there.
No, yeah,
if they have like 4 or 5, like fucking come on, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to like listen to your podcast, be supportive, but you just overdoing it.
I don't even mind the ads. It's who approved this guy talking like that? Like, come and buy a car. You get a great deal. It's come see us now. Like, oh my God.
Those are often like low budget, local, small town.
Yeah, because you fucking sound like that. Like, no one wants to pay you high budget because you're annoying. I mean, I'm not going to mention this place, but it's just, I'm like, am I the only one that feels that way?
No, I agree.
I mean,
There's
it's
a lot
like
of
talking
ads.
to you. I'm like, what the fuck, Roman?
Excuse me. If I was that annoying, you wouldn't be in the room with me.
Maybe.
Just tolerate. I got some pictures from fans like other states. They've gone to the bars, and some people asked us for stickers, so they would they put stickers on their phones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
like tagging us or something?
Yeah, and then they put the sticker in front of the beer they're drinking, or they're at the bar, and so
yeah, the same stuff we're doing.
that was pretty cool. Yeah, thanks guys.
Yep.
That's
Thank you for that.
That's always fun to see. And I asked for permission, like, oh, can I post this? And they're like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No,
So,
that's cool. Get it
pretty
out
cool.
there. And,
Thanks, guys.
And we appreciate all that. And there's someplace local, but
So
she
last
really
week
likes
we
these
got person.
massages she uses, and so we had got massages she liked, so she booked them again. And I'm like, oh, why'd you do that? I wasn't really happy with the person I had. Like she's fine, but like I'm a bigger guy here, and she's a smaller girl, the masseuse. So I'm like, I'll do it again. But then I was thinking, I really need that. I need to get a massage by someone from like the Hungarian curling team. Like, that Olympic sport curling with like, sweep! And there's these big fucking girls. Like, that's what I need. I need someone to beat the shit out of my back with their fingers. Like, knots and stuff. Because this girl's like, I mean, it feels good. It's fine. But like, when I'm done, I'm like, I still got these knots in my back. But I was sitting there. You got the little donut hole you put your face in. Mm-hmm. And at one point, I open my eyes, and there's like a drool spot on the floor from you.
That's when you know the massage is good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't bad, but I'm like, I still got these knots. I need I can't have a dainty person. I need someone like equal weight to me or twice as much.
So when you do couples massage with your wife, are you guys in the same room or separate?
We've done both. Yeah, but they just didn't have something available in the same room the last couple of times, so we do separately, but same times,
So we've gone several years back. We've gone to couples massage in the same room. Mm-hmm. I'm not joking. It was one woman, and she was massaging both of us at the same time. She was standing between us, and, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
You know what other people call that? They call it a threesome.
Yeah, all I got is her hand on my back.
Oh, that was probably your wife's hand.
No, my wife was on the where's that massage bed? Where's that called? Massage table.
Yeah.
But
massage table, the donut hole.
Have you been to Mirbu? I think I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I might be saying it wrong.
No, I've not been there, but my wife has been there.
Yeah.
My wife's probably been there with your wife.
That's in Skinny Atlas.
Yep.
That's a pretty cool place.
Yeah. No, and these things we're talking about, we're not there. Our experiences recently, we're not at that place. And I don't have any problem with the places we go to. I just realize that there's a lot of stress we have, a lot of things we do, and a lot of people have that. But I have these knots, and I just carry the stress on my shoulders, and I mean it hurts when people are trying to get them out, and I know when it happens. But that wasn't last time.
I think a good massage is nice and relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Have you done a flow tank?
Yeah, we did that like a month ago.
How was that? I've never done it.
It was really cool. It's. I mean, me and my wife were in it together. I mean, you're totally naked, so it's.
Oh, 2-in-1 flow tank?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were like individual.
We're all up in it. Yeah.
You were floating, right?
There was some splashing going on.
There was some tsunami waves.
Yeah, we created our own little tidal wave. But no, it was okay. The whole thing was fine, and we both liked it. But you're floating because it's, I think,
Are
salt
you
water.
like really relaxed?
Yeah, but so it's warm water, and they keep it all night. There's music. You can turn lights on. But your toes are, and other parts are sticking above the water. So you like those get cold because you're in the warm water, but you're at your toes. And for me, maybe my baby maker, but and women have their own parts that are also above the water, so it gets kind of cold that way because you're not fully submerged because you're floating.
Can you set like a room temperature to be warmer?
Well, we did, and it didn't work. Like what you need to do really is probably have like a weighted belt that can hold you down below the water line.
So only your face is above the water.
That's right. Yeah.
And do you feel like really relaxed? Like
yeah, I did, but it was just like you get kind of chilly. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this again. Like I wasn't unhappy, but I'm like, eh.
Can you put a pillow there and flip on your belly?
A pillow?
Yeah. Rest your head on it, and then you can flip on your
like
belly.
my wife's pillows?
No, that way it's only your ass cheeks that's sticking.
Well,
out.
they're still gonna be cold. And why do you want my ass cheeks fucking showing, Roman?
No, so you can you flip like you
Yeah, but then you'd be face down in the water.
That's what the pillow
Where
is
the
for.
fuck do you come from?
That's what the pillow is for. So you can put your head on the side. You know?
I don't know what they do in these things. I've only been in one of them. There might be other options, but
Yeah.
like I said, it was cool. But it
Wait,
was just,
Jimmy, I'll go and hack that thing.
yeah. Figure out, engineer something.
Acrobatics in the float tank.
Yeah. What else we got?
I don't know. I came across this article recently on Twitter about centralized digital currency. Like they want to prevent people from using cash so that everything is
Oh yeah.
like all your transactions can be monitored and controlled. I think that's kind of fucking freaky.
Well, so yeah, I didn't hear about this, but I remember a couple business mentors of mine that I worked with years ago. This is we're talking 15, 20 years ago. They were saying how they wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in the future all currency was fingerprinted. Like you put your card in a slot now. There'd be no cash, but instead to pay, you just use your fingerprint. Which would be this eliminates like card night and like gambling shit like this, like whatever the government wants to get their hands into.
I just don't want, like, even if I'm not hiding something, I don't want my name to be tied to every single transaction.
Yeah, well,
Like
I agree.
If I went and bought, I don't know, 10 bottles of vodka, I don't want to be like judged. I don't know. Maybe insurance company is going to be like, oh,
No.
this fucking guy just bought 10
No,
bottles
it's
of
all-
vodka. We're going to fucking raise his insurance. Like,
Big Brother's watching is what it is.
yeah, like that constant
Surveillance,
monitoring.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think I told you the privacy.com where you can create digital credit cards.
Yeah, encrypted. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's just like you don't have to use your name. You can
It's
so
your credit card. It's your credit card in there.
Yeah, federally you're not breaking a law. They're like if a government wants to get the information who purchased something, they can show it. But the retailers, I don't have to share that with them.
So if the retailers get hacked, there's
Yeah.
no way to tie it back to your credit card because privacy.com encrypts your credit card purchase to the retailer.
Yeah, they don't even show my credit card. Like,
Yeah.
you go on privacy.com, you just select one-time use credit card or subscription. It immediately, like within a second, generates a digital credit card.
You got to have an
number.
account for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to tie it to you can designate like a separate account.
Probably even a bank account, right? Doesn't it do your credit card or no?
Yeah, well, you can do like a debit card.
Yep. But you could do a bank account, like a checking account?
Yeah. But like I have a separate debit card and I can have a limit on that.
No, that's what people need to do
And-
for identity theft.
Yeah, just to protect yourself. I think there's more and more vulnerabilities as technology advances, and we're so used to, the way we've been using technology for how many years. We're forgetting that it advances, and people are taking mostly, hackers or bad intent with this technology, and we're becoming more vulnerable.
Oh, and then there's also these other things you use like Proton Mail.
Yeah. I subscribe for email. I I use privacy.com. I try to use different identity online.
Same with me. Yep.
Just compartmentalization.
Yep.
Basically, we talked about this.
Or CYA, cover your
with
ass.
Dealing with stress. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Compartmentalizing your privacy, your life separate from, everyone's eyes online.
Mm-hmm.
So look into that.
Yep.
I like the website. I've been using it.
So last time we also spoke about, last episode, we spoke about, I think it was last episode, we talked about Untapped and then Places I Pooped.
Yeah, the app.
So I think we're going to have to create our own Brews and Banter
App.
places. Well, yeah, we could create an app at some point, but I was talking about the Places I Pooped and Untapped.
For Brews and Banter.
Yeah, so then people can connect with us on that.
I like that.
I see a little bit on Instagram. It's again, it's phenomenal, really how quick that's grown. So I'm trying to keep up with things, and we're trying to keep up with things, and we try to comment to people, and we like it all. And so please don't be offended if we don't. But we'll probably do something like that, and then we can publish that as well. And I mean, Untapped is again the beer sampling, beer tasting kind of experience around the world. Mm-hmm. So we can get this from everybody. You can rate the beers. You can say what you drank, where you drank it. So that's pretty cool. So we'll do that. So look out for that, and maybe we'll put links to that on when we publish this episode.
So we can have like a username and people can follow us on the app.
Yeah, I think that's best. We'll share that, and again, just another way to connect with people. Pretty cool. I see other people doing it, so we'll share with them also.
Also, it will be easy to when someone else reviewed a beer on that app, and we can be like, oh, we should get that.
Yeah, this is
Good
Untapped,
reviews.
not Places I Pooped.
Yeah,
because I don't want you sharing what beer you had where you pooped too.
I gotta figure out how to get that on the tablet or something, because I'm using an Android phone, and that's not the same app.
Apparently, droids don't like apples. So we got to figure that out. But I had another segment that I wanted to bring up, and this is part of the 3:17 in the morning, Friday morning thing, and so it's going to be things you don't want to hear after sex. So again, this is just in my head. I woke up giggling, and I can't explain half the shit I do and why I do it. But anyway, things you don't want to hear after sex. Mm-hmm. One thing I thought was, I don't want to hear my wife say after you're done, I wish you wouldn't say goal or score, like that guy that does the soccer thing.
That's what you do?
I cannot divulge what I do. Or things like, it was nice, but perhaps next time you could focus more on me and not giving your grandma a high five. Or it's a little uncomfortable, but I didn't realize the toilet water was that cold.
So I have to think of what I don't want to hear?
Yeah. Or in your case, if your female significant other says, you can call me Pookie Bear. Don't worry, I won't tell the other inmates.
Inmates. I don't know. I wouldn't want to hear big, loud fart.
Well, for me, I don't want to hear that at any point.
Or another person's name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't think about that one.
Yeah. That's no one wants to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
would
don't know.
be bad.
I can't think of giving grandmas high fives. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, whatever weird shit. Like, you try putting your legs behind your back and see how it feels.
You don't like it when it's your mom, huh?
Yeah. Ain't so fucking funny when it's your mother.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Things you come up with, man.
Not me. It's I guess it is me, but I'm not proud of this.
Things your brain processes.
Yeah.
This beer is pretty good, by the way.
Yeah, so listen to this,
On
guys.
the second can.
Not only is it that good, we're pouring the second one.
Yeah. And these are big boys too, right?
Yeah, these are tall boys, but no, these guys do a good job. And again, double IPA, 8% from Lord Hobo.
Does it
Boom
like,
sauce? Boom sauce.
Does it feel like 8%? I don't know.
I don't know what 8% feels like. But
I mean, maybe because
I know what 8 inches feels like, but I don't know 8%. I mean, I don't know what it feels like. I mean, in my hand, I know what it feels like.
That's
I know
in there.
I know 8 inches in my hand feels like, but that's it. Fuck, I fucked that one up.
You did.
I'm usually quick enough to respond. But
man.
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
No, good
You
stuff.
froze.
This is good beer.
Well, maybe because it doesn't feel strong because we're pre-gamed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I
don't
said, probably at this point we're about 40% alcohol
People
in
don't
us.
think we're fucking alcoholics or something.
Yeah.
No, this
We have fun. We want people to have fun with us.
once a week we're having a good time, right?
Yep.
We work hard, stress. That's what it is. This is a stress reliever.
And yeah, so we just want to at some point after this beer. Oh, I got another one.
Just like that, guys.
Yeah, I could just. So, we talked about this previous episodes about how kids on the school bus learn bad shit. It's the same thing with coworkers. Mm-hmm. So I got this coworker I was talking to. So here's a question for you.
Oh.
And so this is one you can answer next week also, because I know we got some closing stuff to do here.
I don't like this thinking about it and answering that.
Fine, answer now, and then I'll just fucking pick on you for it.
Let's do it.
But if you had to pick, would you rather suck one dick 10 times or 10 dicks one time?
Now I regret it.
Yeah, this is your call, man.
No.
No, you got to answer now.
I already sucked on the straw today.
No, this is not going to be a 3/8 inch dick, by the way.
No, I think this is the one I'm skipping.
Oh, we got a veto? We got a veto question? Well, wait to hear from everybody else then. And on this one, it doesn't have to be gender specific. I don't really care if you're male or female.
Yeah, there you go.
But it is a question you got to... Maybe we'll talk about it, and I'll give you guys the answer next week because I'll get it out of them.
Every question is just cringing.
Yeah. I'm not proud of this, but it is what it is, and you can live it with me.
It is what it is.
So I know we got to wrap things up, but I just wanted to say again, thanks to everybody for everything. We've got all these social media platforms and the other avenues to reach us, email, and there's been some communication to us, comments really, because people are just questioning, how to get a hold of us and what's the best way. Mm-hmm. And you can comment on anything we post. You can send us an email at cheers@brewsandbanter.com. Mm-hmm. That's cheers@brews with the letter N, banter.com. YouTube is at BrewsN, the letter N, banter.com. Instagram is at BrewsNBanter.com, all one word, Brews and Banter. And same with Facebook, Brews and Banter, but it's Brews space the letter N space Banter. So follow us on Facebook, like us.
Facebook has been kind of slow. I don't know why.
Yeah, Facebook is tough. I mean,
Facebook, we have 29, 30 followers, and Instagram's like 774 now.
And we'll find our niche, and again, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, whatever people want to do, whatever works for them. Yeah. I mean, you can also subscribe. I mean, the easiest way and the quickest way is to go to. We use this link called Bitly, so it's small bit.ly / free beer tasting mat. So it's free with a capital F tasting. I'm sorry, free capital F beer with a capital B, tasting with a capital T, mat with a capital M. So when you go to that, you get a free tasting mat that'll get emailed to you, but that puts you on a subscription list, so then you'll be alerted anytime we publish an episode, so you won't miss it from there.
Or to make it easier, too, go brewsandbanter.com, which is our website. Yep. And just get on the email subscription list. Yep. You automatically get the free mat.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not trying to sound like a salesman here. It's just, I mean, we get questions. We're just trying to answer them. So, I mean, if you don't want to, then don't do it.
We're not selling it. We're giving it away for free.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're trying again. Like the whole restaurant. Yeah. You help us to help you. That's kind of what we're doing here.
breast us to breast you.
Yeah, like pork cocks and chicken titties.
I like that one. That one stuck with me.
But,
chicken titties.
So we're, I think we're doing good. I'm going to finish the second beer for sure, but we're probably...
Yeah, we're ready to wrap it up?
We're ready to wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Yep. Thanks again,
Bye.
guys. Take it easy.
Bye.